Vidhya Rani Veerappan, exclusively on TV9. The 33-year-old lawyer and educator Vidhya Rani, daughter of the notorious sandalwood smuggler Veerappan, has begun her political career as the NaamTamilarKatchi or NTK candidate for Krishnagiri, where her father once ruled the roost. It remains to be seen if Vidhya Rani's foray into politics will yield any results, even as young Vidhya Rani promises to uphold her father's so-called principles of upholding the rights and life of the people of Krishnagiri. Vidhya Rani is actually an interesting entry into Tamil Nadu politics, for she promises righteousness even as her father murdered and plundered. Here is Vidhya Rani, ladies and gentlemen, in an exclusive interview with TV9. Listen in.
इस वक्त मैं कृष्णागिरी में मौजूद हूं। कृष्णागिरी वो विधानसभा क्षेत्र, वैसे तो कई सारे प्रत्याशी हैं, लेकिन विद्या की वजह से ये ज्यादा पूरा पॉपुलर हो रहा है। विद्या, दिस इज द कॉन्स्टिट्यूएंसी, यू आर फर्स्ट टाइम कंटेस्टिंग लोकसभा इलेक्शन. व्हाट आर द
agendas of the election that I'm following, I'm promising to the people. Here there are about 85% of farming land in this area. So there is less water supply for the farmers. Though there are two main water connections of Ogenikal is very near, and then Tenpennai river is here in this place, but that has not been properly processed into a proper voyage and connected to any land or connected to any places. So I wanted to speak out for that, and these people are asking for railway station in Krishnagiri from so long, for so many years. So I wanted to do it, and in Hosur, it's like a small Japan. That town is like a small Japan. It's a very busy city. So there is no airport in Hosur. So I wanted to voice out for them, and for the women's of the family women's, the housewives, for them, I wanted to help out with any employment that they can earn through small scale business, and as well as the youngers who have finished their education and who are not employed. So I wanted to help them with the small scale businesses or employment. So I would look into it.
You have started as a political career in BJP, right?
Yeah.
So you were in BJP. Why you left BJP?
Actually, I was in BJP because I was called into BJP by a leader, but I was not very much thinking about getting into politics by then. When the leader called me, it took about 1.5 years to get into the party. I was thinking about it. I just came in for the expecting for the agenda to help the people. So I was very active from about 1.5 years, but later on I was not okay with the I wanted to really serve the people, but it was more political here. So I just kept quiet, and I was being calm. And then suddenly another party leader, my Chittappa Sendamalan Seeman, he approached, we went out, I went out, he came there, and we met sarcastically, and then we spoke about the party, about his party. Then he was asking me, if you are interested, you can get in and serve.
What was the motive behind coming into the politics?
The motive is my father, he was a person who resided in the hill areas. It was a small village over there. Since the government by then was not much supportive to that village peoples of that line, they were into hunting, or they were dependent on the forest. They were dependent on the natural things around them. So they were put to this kind of situation in their life. So I wanted to, though he was into that situation, he was very righteous for the public. When it comes to public's rights and public's protection, he gave out his voice everywhere for the people of Tamil Nadu. And I wanted to carry out the positive thoughts that he wants to serve the people of Tamil Nadu and the people of India. He have stated that in Kusai Munusami Veerappan documentary recently about his political ideas. So I wanted to voice out for Tamil Desiyam, that is the concept of Velupillai Prabhaharan of Sri Lanka. He was a follower of him, and I too wanted to be the follower of the same concept, and the NTK party is also doing the same concept. I wanted to voice out for the people who are in needy. for the upliftment of the society. That is the aim.
Don't you think it's a negative part of your life that the association of Veerappan is with you?
Not at all. Actually, that's the charge and part to me. Because when a person is really put down in a society, there they get the strength. When the person leads a normal life, they doesn't know anything. They just go on normally. When we get into adventures, when we put down or when we put to suffer, there we realize the reality. That is how it is for me. My dad was a righteous man according to me, whatever it is. Because compared to the leaders and political peoples nowadays, I don't feel everyone is right at all point. So if you go into that, really maybe government may find so many drawbacks in their lives too. But they pinpointed my dad because he was from a very lowly life and he was a simple person to handle. So every dark side of him was blown up into a big thing. But he was a really humane person for the people around him. That was told about him after he was dead. The people around him loved him so much like a god, and the people of Tamil Nadu love him so much like a god.
Have you ever met your father?
Yes, obviously.